So I'm Latino, but I went to college in a very small white beach town. So whenever I would tell people that I'm Colombian, I would get the same response every time. Oh, you're Colombian. Like Narcos? Like Pablo Escobar? And I don't think people realize how crazy that is to say to somebody. That's like if I met somebody from New York, I'm like, oh, you're from New York. Like 9/11? No, that's horrible. Don't say that. I'm not comparing the two, but the point is you shouldn't mention something horrible from someone's home when you first meet them. But this would happen all the time. And this one time I was in college, I was at the library. I sit down with my friend and he's sitting down with a table full of white girls. Now, I don't know these girls. They're mystery white girls, right? So my friend introduces me to everybody. And he's like, everybody, this is Alejandro. And I'm like, hey. And they're like, oh my God, your name's Alejandro? Are you Mexican? I'm like, well, only for 2 months. I'm actually Colombian. As soon as I say Colombian, they start going, oh my God, Colombian? Like Pablo Escobar? Like Narcos? Like Coke? This time I was ready. I look at them like, oh, where are you from? And she goes, I'm from South Carolina. I'm like, oh, South Carolina? Like slavery? Everyone at the table gets really quiet. I'm like, where are you guys from? The United States? Like indigenous genocide? To be fair, Colombia was plagued by these horrible things too. But they didn't know that. At this point, I'm getting into it. I'm standing up on a chair. The whole library's looking at me. I'm kind of yelling. I'm looking at them like, oh, like America, where the guns have more rights than the women. And it's dead silent. And one of the white girls looks at me and she's like, I was going to say Colombia, like Shakira.